Hello. Am I not muted? I'm not muted. Excellent. You are watching an episode of Roll the Dice. Roll the Dice is an improv show that happens every second and fourth Friday of every month, and I'm Jess. So today we're going to bring to you some comedy, and I said we. Who's we? It's just me. No, we're a we. Let's meet the cast.
Hi, I'm Maya.
I'm Dave.
I'm Janelle.
I'm Alfred.
I'm Cassie.
And we roll the dice. Excellent. So how does this work? We have a die. It's a virtual die. And we're going to roll it, and it's going to tell us what game we're going to play. So let me do what I didn't do earlier. 1 second here. Excellent. I was hoping it was the correct screen, and it is. Cool. So here we have a die, but we're going to go with our 12-sider because we're going to start with a quick fire game. All right, let's see. We're going to play Country Lawyer. Country Lawyer is a quick fire game. I'm sorry, I have sniffles. So let's get everybody on stage. And in the chat, what I need from you in the audience is some words. Just one-word suggestions. Just throw them in the chat, and we will use them to make some funny things happen. We're going to do our best Foghorn Leghorn and defend our clients. So we have dentures.
I may be just a simple denture lawyer, but this case, it's got teeth.
I may be just a simple denture law bad country, but my prosecutor's case, it just don't stick.
All right, we're going to go with canoe.
Can you believe any of this stuff is going on around here?
I may be just a simple canoe lawyer, but this case does not hold water.
Your Honor, I may be just a simple canoe lawyer, but I'm asking you to overturn this case.
Why, Your Honor? No, pardon me. I may be just a simple canoe lawyer, but I believe we could be having all the facts in this case, or maybe we or
I know you hired me and I'm just a simple canoe lawyer, but you're really up a creek without a paddle.
May be just a simple canoe lawyer, but my paddles show here that the evidence is in my favor.
excuse me, sorry. I may be just a simple canoe lawyer, but I'm afraid I should present my case more rapidly.
I may be just a simple canoe lawyer, but yeah, canoe. I'm wearing my dad's cologne. Canoe.
Maybe just a simple Keanu lawyer. Okay, we're gonna go with pretzel.
Pretzel?
I may be just such a simple pretzel lawyer, but I feel everyone in this trial is twisted.
I may be the full pretzel lawyer, but my opponent cannot cut the mustard.
I may be just a simple pretzel lawyer, but this is a clear-cut case of assault.
I may be a simple pretzel lawyer, but there aren't any evidence that the other side has. Aunt Annie. Aunt Annie.
Oh.
And in a similar vein, I'm also a simple pretzel lawyer, and I know many of you here are for her, but some of you were also anti-M, anti-M
Oh,
pretzels in your
And
mall.
Annie's, maybe. Okay, we're gonna move on to another game. So go ahead and clear the stage. And here we go. We're gonna go with our 20-sided die. 10 guessing games off the beginning here. We're going to go with a guessing game. So I'm going to load up the 4-sided die. 4, interrogation. So from the team, I need a guesser and 2 interrogators. Dave, are you our guesser?
I'll be our guesser.
Okay. From the audience, I need the following. And these things are all completely unrelated from each other. I need a B-list or C-list celebrity, not the first one you can think of, but maybe the third or fourth. I also need a random object, just a random object. And then I also need a landmark or some famous location. So what's going to happen is we're going to put Dave in the waiting room. And then when he comes back, our interrogators are going to get him to confess to the murder of a celebrity with an object, and the body is hidden in a famous location. So let's put Dave in the waiting room. Okay, Dave's gone. So let's talk about it. He's murdered somebody with something, and he's hidden the body somewhere. So let's see what we got here. We have a few people in the audience. We've got quite a few people in the audience. This is wonderful.
Yay.
Yay, audience.
So we have Pierce Brosnan. Pierce Brosnan with, how could 2 separate people say Grand Canyon at the same time? Pierce Brosnan with a toothpick, and the body is hidden in the Grand Canyon by popular vote.
There are many bodies hidden there. I've said too much.
Pierce Brosnan, toothpick, Grand Canyon. Are we ready to bring Dave back?
Yes.
All right. And remember, if there's a little golf clap, that's getting close, and it's gotten. Cool. Here we go.
Well, hello, handsome.
Hi, I know you're speaking to me.
I don't know. I mean, after the disappearance of this very good-looking individual, I think it might be a competition.
Interesting. Well, you know, good looks kind of roll together. I'm sure I know this person.
Got a new earring?
Yeah, it's I got it. Not a lot of people wore one, but they're pretty they're shocked that I would be such a role model to do this.
Did it hurt?
Just like Morgan Freeman.
But did it hurt to get that?
It didn't hurt that badly.
Right.
It was okay.
Do you feel a bond to the person who we are asking you about?
I do to a certain degree. Is it it's clearly not Timothy Dalton.
You would be singing a different tune if that were the case, Mamma Mia.
Oh
Yeah,
You
I
know-
think you're gonna tell us it's not you, it's the other one.
Listen, if you could turn these lights down just a little bit, they feel a little piercing to me.
Yeah.
And like my favorite guy into Vengeance, very Pierce Brosnan-y.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
that's right.
feeling-
That's who you killed.
Yeah. You know what?
Well, how'd you kill him?
I'm not really sure. It didn't seem appropriate when it occurred. Not that it was me.
Okay. I'm sorry.
You know,
You're on my case now.
I am, but it's not.
Leave me alone. Stop doing what you're doing.
You know what? I probably used a pick,
Yeah, but what kind of pick?
probably a toothpick. Probably, that's what I'm thinking. Because like I was,
That's right.
in the whole list of murder weapons, and I've seen all the Bond flicks. I don't think toothpick's been used.
I mean, you would know, wouldn't you?
I would.
Yeah, because you're so evil.
You would
No.
think that. I know that's how you're portraying me.
Yeah.
I feel like we were doing really good up till now,
Mhm.
and now there's, I don't know, suddenly a chasm here between us.
Oh boy, that seems like a lot to fill.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Phil?
You know, we're it's deeply disturbing
Sure.
how much of a chasm there is.
Is it possibly is it a large chasm? Is that what you're thinking? Like, could it possibly be referred to as grand?
Indeed, it could.
No,
Yes.
no, not to tie this in a bow, but you're telling me
Mhm.
that I killed the third best James Bond, Pierce Brosnan, with not an ice pick, not a road pick, not a dirt pick, but a toothpick in the Grand Canyon?
Yeah.
I mean-
Unfortunately, we're gonna have to lock you up for that.
We got the confession.
You just told them.
Oh, that could have went better for me.
All right, let us go back to our dice. And this die is telling us 15 love lists.
Ooh.
So this is a game for all of us, but we're going to stay off the screen until someone comes on. From the audience, I need a thing, not a person, not a place, but a thing. So go ahead and give us a suggestion. We'll just need one, and then we'll start this. So we're going to go with GoPro is our thing. GoPro.
GoPros. I love GoPros. You know what I especially love is the videos of animals that get GoPros in their mouth and they go running around. Oh my God.
Animals? Animals? I love animals. Oh my goodness. I mean, how they've got cute little four legs and their little ears and their noses. I just love everything about it.
Noses. I love noses. With noses, you can smell things. You can get colds and have them run all the time, and then you need tissues.
I love running. I could run anywhere. It's not very Forrest Gumpy, but I could just keep going and going and going until I'm.
Gumby,
Hello,
I love
Forrest.
Gumby. He had Pokey, his pony pal. He was green and had one side of his head was a little higher than the other, and he'd walk around with his long limbs. That's Gumby. He was so
Long limbs. I love long limbs. I've always wanted to have long limbs. Thankfully, I just have regular sized limbs, but I love long limbs.
I love regular size because I used to have to get fat guy size, but now, because I've been working out, I wear regular sizes.
Working out. I love working out. I love everything about working out. I love the fact that you have to buy new clothes that you get to match that goes
new
with
clothes.
working out.
I love new clothes. I buy so many new clothes. I can't afford them, but I do buy them. Most of them are from Torrid. This is not a commercial for Torrid, but I love those clothes. And I love matching my clothes to my glasses whenever.
Glasses. I love glasses. You know why? Because they help you see things, but also glasses are things that you can drink out of. So they're the word glasses. It's
My name is Alfred, and I love to drink.
Alfred, I love Alfred. He's a really great performer on this team who says very funny things. And sometimes he changes up the format. I love Alfred.
Format. I love format. It's better than one mat or two or three, but four mats? Oh my God, that's a lot of mats.
Did you say you love floor mats? I love floor mats because I fall a lot as a senior citizen. And
Senior
thank
citizens? I love senior citizens. I mean, what would this world be without senior citizens driving down the street, going very slow, saving me from getting
Going very slow. I love going very slow. And when Dave makes faces like that, it makes me want to go slow.
Okay, we're gonna stop here. Oh boy. Ah. All right, let's see here. We have Here They Come Now. I will need 4 people for this one. And from the audience, what I need is a place where 4 people can meet.
Can you explain
So,
the game?
I'm going to. We have 4 people, 2 of whom will be on stage, 2 of whom will be waiting in the wings. The 4 people, the 2 people who are on stage will be describing characteristics of their friends. No, just 4 people. Good. Okay. The 2 people on stage will be describing their friends' quirks. Okay. Those are not given by the audience, they're given by the players on the stage. There's 2 quirks per person. So what's going to happen is after they've all been described, there are 2 each person. They will come in, Here They Come Now, and then hilarity will ensue. Cool? Cool. Janelle, let's have you off screen to start. And Alfred, let's have you off screen to start. Maya and Dave, you are at a Christmas store.
Oh.
Wow. I just like sparklies. Don't you like sparklies?
You know, yeah, and I love that, like the Christmas smell,
Oh, yeah.
cinnamon and nutmeg. I can't smell it as well, but
No.
oh man,
Oh, did you ever smell mulled wine? Like wine that's mulling? I think that's what it's called.
yeah.
Oh, spices and the stuff in there. It's just like you want to drink it, but it's like, I always feel bad afterwards because I consume too much. I'm that guy.
Oh, see, I'm glad you mentioned that because so I'm so glad that we're getting ahead of the shopping craze that
Oh, for
always
sure.
happens, and I thought it would be a good idea to call another one of my friends to join us. I hope that's cool.
Oh, you know what? The more the merrier.
Hey, I
Hey,
see what you
right?
did there. You knows, Rudolph knows. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm sorry. So I asked my friend Alfred to join us, and
Oh.
Alfred is quite the jolly individual.
Mm.
And so I'm so thrilled. I think you two will get along like a house on fire. Hopefully not because someone left their tree plugged in overnight. But anyway, so Alfred, whenever you say anything related to like Christmas trees in particular,
Right.
he gets so excited. He starts laughing really loud like Santa. He gets this, it's like he has this alternate personality and it's Santa. So he's like, ho, ho, ho. Like it's a little surprising, but it's definitely in the
Yeah.
spirit.
I get it. Well, I'm kind of glad you did that too, because right before I met you here, my friend Janelle was looking for Christmas shopping too, and like got to get to a Christmas store. So I'm thinking this is fantastic. But there is one thing about Janelle that I always like to warn people. Every time you say hello, she gasps as if that's her last breath. And it's okay. It's not really a condition. It's more of a psychosomatic type thing. But I mean, but she goes with, she's gonna be fine. She's gonna be fine. But if you say hello or hi or any sort of greeting like that, I just want you to be prepared.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Oh, one other thing about
Not yet.
Alfred is that when you basically, if you say the word Christmas,
Oh,
Alfred will start he kind of starts galloping like a reindeer.
oh man.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it'll get you into the spirit if you weren't already. So just,
Oh,
but in case
yeah.
you're like, what is happening right now? It's just, the spirit moves him when you say Christmas, and he just starts galloping.
Yeah, it's funny what words can do. Because my friend Janella, she has that same sort of thing, but it's whenever somebody says Mary,
Oh,
and she always goes, "Ooh." It's kind of an odd thing, but I'm like, but she's just really into. She was a matchmaker for the longest time, so you kind of expected it, but it's fine. But she just needs to know. And she's always hoping that it was a couple that maybe she could match up.
okay.
Oh, wait,
Cool.
holy crap. I think it's Janelle there coming through the door.
Here they come now.
Yeah, here they come now.
Hey
Hey,
guys.
hi, Janelle.
Hi, Alfred.
Hi, it's really good to see you.
Oh, well, you're looking great.
Oh, thanks. It's the holiday season. You know how I am about the
Well,
Hi,
holidays.
Merry
Janelle.
Christmas.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. So Alfred, Janelle, Alfred, just
Yeah.
look at all of these Christmas trees.
It's really fun. Yeah, I mean, I feel merry just looking at it.
woo.
Oh, God.
Oh, oh, oh,
Oh,
oh,
wait
there's
a
our
sec.
story. Oh,
Oh, hi, Alfred.
Hi, Dave.
I knew I knew you from somewhere. You did that galloping thing before at that other store, remember? Yeah, it was Mary 24 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is that
I
another Christmas
remember there
store?
were a lot of Christmas trees there.
Oh, man. Good gosh.
Oh,
Oh,
so
wait,
what are
oh,
y'all shopping for? What have we got going on here today?
Well, I need a Christmas tree for sure.
and I'm just trying to get into spirit. So I'm just coming in and just welcoming everybody. Hi, stranger. Hi.
You're so merry, Dave. I
Oh.
love how merry you are.
I
It really gets me in
know.
the Christmas spirit.
It really does. It's why I don't go to weddings, because I keep thinking I'm going to get hooked up with somebody like that.
Oh my gosh.
But I mean, I'm not against, marrying.
I was waiting for that one. Mary, Mary, and Mary. If you can't hear the difference, you might be from the Midwest. Okay. All right. Let us go back to our die and roll. 14, Spotlight Story. We have not played this in a long time. Everyone, cameras on. And from the audience, we're going to need the name of a story that does not exist yet. Yet is the operative word. So we need the name of a story that we're going to tell you now. So, oh, we have a publishing house in the audience. Maybe they can tell us what our story is.
For a lot of money, just saying.
I may just be a publishing house lawyer.
And there went all
We're
the
gonna throw the
chance.
book at you.
There might be a check in it for you.
Yeah, I'm in
Publisher-
your bind.
Now
Our
it all
story
comes
is called The
Publisher
Shy
Clearinghouse.
Dormouse.
The Shining Dormouse?
Shy Dormouse.
Oh.
Shy Dormouse.
Yes. And I am going to, let's do this. Trying to remember how to do this. We'll start with Maya.
Once upon a time, in a faraway cabin, it was a very cold, early winter night, and there was a cat living in a house. And that cat was feeling a little lonely. But then all of a sudden, I heard this scratch, scratch.
Scratch, scratch. Sure, it could have been anything, thought the cat. But maybe it could be a new friend. Why not? I've been in this house so long, and it's been so cold, and I could just use a friend. Little did I know that maybe behind that door
Was an enemy. Something that could come and attack me. The cat was frightened, but curious. and lost in wonder. Was this friend or was this foe, this scratching that he heard? Scratch, scratch, scratched. It continued.
Curiosity, always gets the cat. So the cat could not just let it just keep scratching. So the cat slowly slunk towards the door and laid down really low to see if they could see under the door to see what it was before opening the door.
So I'm like, I know curiosity has killed the cat, but I work for tips. So I let the cat live, and I stepped aside and I pulled the door open for the cat. And much to my surprise, the cat licked my face, and it tickled, and I laughed for the first time in 45 years.
And then the cat suddenly scratched and it left a deep, deep gouge on my hand. But it's okay because I had Neosporin. This is not a commercial for Neosporin, but I used it and it was very useful. And
Helped to stave off any potential infections because then the cat, if I got an infection and met an untimely end early, would be without food. So the door was open after the cat scratched me. I threw it open even farther. And then I noticed there was a small little shadow in front of the door. And I had to lean forward to see what is creating that tiny little shadow. And I could also hear it scratching. What could this scratch, scratch, scratch be? What's causing?
What's causing this scratch, scratch noise? At this point, I wondered, that darn cat, he scratched me. Maybe I'll just throw him out and find a new little friend. So I peeped through the little peephole.
All I saw was this beautiful blue eyeball. As I reached in and looked closer, there was another one. Oh my goodness, it was the most friendly little.
Dormouse that you could have ever imagined. And I couldn't believe that it had come to my cabin to come and visit. And let's be honest,
The dormouse is inside your own mind. Yes, you, my friend, have the most adorable, loving dormouse within you.
And it is your best companion. So it doesn't need to be shy. It's often shy, which is why we don't realize the dormouse.
Why we don't realize the dormouse is within. So you should know you're never alone. You always
Have me brightly shining at the night, making us all feel welcome. Dormouse, cat.
Mouse without a door or cat without a mouse. It doesn't matter. You're all accepted in this fairy tale universe that we create with love for you.
Aw.
Aww.
happy holidays.
oh, mouse bless us, everyone.
Oh.
Okay, we're gonna clear the stage again. And roll the die. 12. And we're back. Great. From the audience, I need a one-word suggestion. And then we're going to get two people up to start a talk show using that suggestion. So let's see what we got. Burrito is our suggestion. So
Burrito?
burrito.
And we're back to folding things the right way. Today, we're learning how to fold fitted sheets. Cheryl, you're the expert. Take it away.
Well, it's very important. So the first thing is you take them from the washer, you put them into the dryer. And of course, you put them in there with like things that are like socks and towels and things like that. So that of course then when you pull the fitted sheets out of the dryer, you actually don't even have to take more than one leap because everything is all stuck inside of that fitted sheet, which is brilliant. I mean, let's be honest, sheer brilliance. Then you take everything out of that said fitted sheet and you gently lay it upon your bed. And then you just do
Tag out
this.
Janelle. And now we're back to yes, it's still damp. This is about things that are not dry. So today I have an expert in moisture. Tell us about moisture.
Moisture, unfortunately, is one of those things that you might not think it's dangerous, but let me tell you, it is very, very dangerous.
Indeed.
Have you ever?
Tag out Cassie. And we're back talking about words we hate. The most common one, of course, is moist and any combination thereof. But let's talk about some other words that are very commonly hated and cringeworthy. That gives us the ick, if you will.
I don't know if this is commonly hated, but I hate the word yield. You feel it here when you say it. Say yield.
Yield. Ooh, ooh.
See? Yield.
And we're tagging out Jess. And we're back to traffic sign recognition class.
Yes.
It is terrible that, people these days, they just aren't recognizing signs. But Maya, help us understand, how can we know what a sign means?
So that is a great question. And actually, the other day, I was stuck in traffic that backed up 3 miles because everyone in line did not understand what a blinking yellow is. It is proceed with caution. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. And while I was stuck as though they were acting it was some sort of, traffic stop, which it's not, I looked it up.
Hey, and welcome to What's Your Sign? So, I'm a Libra, so it could go either way. How about you?
I'm a Scorpio.
Oh,
So-
ouch.
Tag out Cassie. Speaking of sign language, I would like to know if you, as being the expert in the language, of course, what would you do to bring it more prevalently towards the public?
Just get Leo DiCaprio to do it. Man,
That's all
that
you
guy's
need.
the bomb. Oh, yeah. Well, let's-
Tag out
let's-
Alfred. And now we're back to Basketball Diaries. This is literally about diaries that mention basketball. So
Okay.
I know that your diary was found by your mom, and your mom read about your basketball fantasies as a young child. You saw basketballs everywhere, and that was embarrassing to you when your mom confronted you with that. Now that you're an adult, what do you know? What have you learned about that?
Well, I did learn, there were so many things, like the whole PSI, the fact that it has to be exact. Otherwise, if you don't, it won't bounce correctly. If you do too much, it'll go way too high.
Tag out Janelle. And we're back to talking about acronyms people use frequently. So, I've found that a lot of people are, we hear about IEPs, we hear about CDC, IOUs. What are some lesser known, just in your linguistic expertise, lesser known acronyms that people need to be cognizant of that can just catch you by surprise and really throw you for a loop? What have you found in your research?
Well, to start with, I do want to clear up a misconception. The three that you mentioned there are initialisms because they don't create a word when you say them. Scuba is an example of an acronym because we say scuba and it's self-contained underwater breathing apparatus, right? So I think what's more important than the lesser known acronyms are what initialisms could be made into an acronym.
Tagging out, Jess. Welcome to matchmaking with your initials. Sarah, tell us about how things went with MPJ.
You know, I was hopeful. I was so hopeful because, you know, my initials are SDF, and it seemed when I spoke to the initialist that this would be a really great match. But then I was reminded that when you expand MPJ's name and speak to MPJ, anonymity will be preserved. Actually, they use their full name all of the time, all three names, and I think they might be a serial killer.
Oh,
Check out my hello and welcome to PB&J, the podcast dedicated to peanut butter jelly sandwiches. I have Janelle Jelly here, who claims to have invented one of the most important substances in the sandwich. How did you come across jelly? And how do you feel about peanut butter? Oh, too many questions.
let me just tell you, jelly obviously is the most important ingredient. And how you say did I come across this?
Tag out Alfred. Oh. Yes. Well, I was just fixing to say that you are absolutely the peanut butter and Janelli expert. So therefore,
No, no, no. Nope. Not a fun game. That was fun. That was totally fun. Peanut butter and Janelli indeed. 18, The Onion, and this is let's go with all of this. Okay. We need a one-word suggestion. I can go back and use one that's already been given. What's going to happen is we're going to start with one person. We're going to start with one person, and Janelle was the first one on. You're going to do a one-word scene with the suggestion that I give to you. So one person on will be Janelle, and then somebody else will come on, and it will be a whole new scene initiated by that second person, and so forth and so on, with layers like an onion or a parfait. And gradually we're going to add more people until the last person, because there's 6 of us today, the 6th person will find a reason to peel off, and then our layers will be removed again. So we're going to go with Pepper. Interpret it as you will.
there is nothing better than pepper and hummus. I mean, I could just literally green, yellow, orange, red. I love them all. And I'm not sure if you're aware, but they're very high in vitamin C as well. And they go really well with a side of hummus. And they're a very healthy choice to have around the house as opposed to, I don't know, pita and hummus. And so I am a huge fan of pepper.
Thank you so much for coming to this discussion at PETA about people ethically treating animals. It's a really, thank you so much, Janelle. After having watched that documentary, I feel like we need to make a concerted effort to ensure that tortoises are able to cross the road safely. And with the way people are skateboarding in this neighborhood, PETA really needed to be involved because the tortoises are not being treated ethically by the skateboarders, and we need to do something.
And I am so happy that you invited me because you know how important this is to
Girls,
me.
I'm
Spell it. Come on.
okay. We have to fire our fitness coach. Okay, she's killing me. Killing me. I can barely move.
Yeah, but hey, yeah, but you got to know that you're, you know, your
Okay.
abs.
Okay. Can I peek yet? Can I peek yet?
Wait. Hold on.
Just
hold
a
on,
second,
hold on.
just a second.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
Can you believe it?
Okay, show of hands. Show of hands. Who has driven a bulldozer before?
Oh, yeah, that would be me.
Okay, good, because we need you'll catch on. You'll catch
Did
on.
somebody call for a bulldozer? Well, step aside.
We
Seriously,
We just, yeah.
hard hat area here. I don't understand why they want me to bulldoze this community center, but
listen,
I have my marching orders.
listen. Were we supposed to bring our hard hats, or is the PPE provided by the company?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Maybe you should
I
find
got
out.
hats. I just to plow through in the middle of a wedding like this is highly unusual.
Like metaphoric bulldozers.
And Dave, we've talked about the initializations. Like,
Yeah.
we need to actually say what the things are about,
Right.
you know, we're not going to just say PPEs,
Yeah,
right?
well,
Wedding
Right.
doesn't
Look.
need to be bulldozed.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of words to me.
I'm not going to get charged.
My
for this,
union's
right?
got a lawyer, okay? Nah.
Why don't you go get your lawyer
I-
and come back?
I didn't invite him to the wedding.
Okay, great. Okay, step one, the difference between gravel and dirt and concrete. Raise your hand if you know the difference.
It's
And
all
give me-
called aggregate.
Oh, no, that. God.
Oh, hold on a second. The FDA is on the phone. I'll be right back.
So we knew you'd love it, Jess. We just knew. I mean, come on, you've been asking for this diamond ring forever. Hello.
Didn't expect it to be this big.
Well, you know, I'm
Go
just
big or
saying,
go home.
That's exactly what we said. Go big or go home.
You gave me a diamond hula hoop.
Well,
Yeah.
you deserve it. You deserve it, Jess.
Hula hoop
Yes.
was already hard enough, and now it's the hardest.
Eh.
So who's gonna do it? Who?
I mean, I'm glad you said something.
Not
because
it.
I thought I was the only one suffering. Yeah, not
Yeah.
it.
No, not it.
Oh gosh, all right. I don't know why the redhead always has to be the mean one, but okay, I'll do it. I'll see
Do
you
you require
guys.
more anesthesia? I don't know. So
Okay,
the turtles.
and the skateboarders.
I just it's
What
so
about
heartbreaking.
I don't know. Maybe we can empathize, get them to empathize with us. You know, like turtle shell. You know, like you know, because they love their skateboards so much, and they understand how important that shell is. Perhaps we could maybe. I'm just spitballing here. If you,
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go talk to the HOA about maybe like getting signage or something like
Oh,
it says
yes.
like skateboarders eyes open for the turtles or something.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's a great idea.
Okay,
Yes.
I'll go draft a proposal and I'll touch back with you later.
That would be fantastic. And now, thank you all for coming to Whole Foods and for listening to me talk about my peppers and hummus. Do you have any questions? Anybody?
Excellent job. Excellent job. And it is time now for our penultimate game.
Oh.
Three-headed oracle. So for this, I need 3 people. And what's going to happen is this 3-headed entity is one person with 3 heads, and they are an oracle that is all-knowing. So what I need is a a bunch of questions that we're going to ask this all-knowing oracle, and I need 3 people up. And what's going to happen is the 3 heads are going to speak 1 word at a time. Each head can only say 1 word at a time. I mean, most of us can only say 1 word at a time, but they understand what I'm talking about. The questions will be coming from the audience to ask this all-knowing oracle, but I will start. Oh, great oracle, please tell me who put the bop in the bop shabop shab.
Such
Planning.
As
this
Can.
not
be
Articulated.
except
who
Are.
the
bop
Sha.
bop
in
D.
bop
the
Ga.
bop.
Ah, okay. I think those were words. John asks, where did I leave my keys?
John
You.
Really
need
To.
stop
losing
Your.
keys.
Oh, okay. Oracle, thank you for that. Jim wonders, how big is a black hole?
Oh.
Long.
Old
man
Once.
said
Parable.
that
you
Explain.
to
me.
Okay. Our to our oracle, we wonder, Darcy wonders, why do bottoms itch?
Darcy
You.
really
need
To.
scratch
and
Wipe.
that
bottom.
Hang.
All right. That is absolutely good advice. Gnashing Teeth Publishing asks, why do some leaves turn red and some leaves turn yellow?
Color
Are.
like
flits
Of.
emotion.
I like that. Gnashing Teeth Publishing, you should be putting that in a poem. But Ben wants to know, why are puns funny but not funny?
Ben
In
that
puns
are
Honey.
All right. Our last question is, why do you speak so slowly? That is courtesy of Jim.
thoughts
Jim.
are
emergent
In.
my
brain.
Cells.
yeah.
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 So
All right, we are
Like
now
Jim?
at our ultimate game. So I need everybody on, oh no, not yet. Everybody off screen. Pardon me and my scratchy throat. We're gonna roll again for our quick fire die. And we have rolled 5. I kissed a. So from the audience, I need a bunch of nouns, a bunch of things, I guess. Not a people, not a place, but a thing. So I need the whole cast on stage. We're going to keep this family friendly. So in the audience, you keep it family friendly too. Thank you. Let's start with I kissed a Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart.
Everyone, I have something to tell you, but first, a toast.
I kissed a Pop-Tart, but then I had to kiss the second one because you just can't kiss one Pop-Tart.
I kissed a Pop-Tart and I felt so toasty.
All right, we have kazoo.
Kazoo.
I kissed the kazoo, and it was
Kissed a kazoo was so romantic. We started to kiss. There was a song on the radio. I don't remember the words, but I could hum a few bars.
I kissed a kazoo and I'm all a buzz about it.
I kissed a kazoo and I opened my mouth and then I quickly closed my mouth and then I just sighed.
I kissed a kazoo, and Fred and Barney were so jealous.
All right, cake. I kissed a cake.
Kissed a cake, and then we kissed some more, and then we had a relationship, and there were a lot of issues. They're kind of layered.
I kissed a cake after it brought me flowers.
Ooh. I kissed the cake. It was so fun. Stunned.
I kissed a cake. It was short, but tasted like strawberry.
I kissed a cake and really that was just the icing on it.
I kissed a
Calculator.
cake, and it took a while
Calculator.
because it was that rock band cake. So I had to run around and kiss all of the members.
Yeah.
Yes.
Calculator.
I kissed the calculator. That figures.
I kissed a calculator, and then I kissed their Texas Instruments.
I kissed a calculator, but we'll work it out.
I kissed a calculator, but you know what? Something just isn't adding up.
All right, we've got volcano.
I kissed a volcano and it was explosive.
I kissed the volcano, but all I could taste was vinegar and baking soda.
I kissed a volcano. Love it or leave it.
I was totally gonna kiss a volcano, but then I didn't, because honestly, I'm dormant.
I kissed a volcano and it was hot.
I kissed a volcano, but only because I'm magnanimous.
I kissed a volcano, and what can I say except you're welcome?
I go with
Yeah, I
bunny.
kissed a volcano. Hawaii.
Bunny.
Bunny?
Bunny.
I kissed a bunny. It felt like a minute, but it really was years.
I kissed a bunny. It felt like a minute, but it was a hair over that.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I kissed a bunny. It was totally gross. It was like a mouthful of hair.
I kissed a bunny and it asked me, "What's up, Doc?"
Jacket.
Jacket. I kissed a jacket and I felt all warm inside.
I kissed a jacket, and then we got down.
I kissed a jacket. It feels like it stung me. Someone said never kiss a yellow jacket.
I kissed a jacket. It just wouldn't stop talking. I just had to ask it to zip it.
Kissed a jacket on the face. Oh, which face? the North Face.
I kissed a jacket and it was a real windbreaker.
I kissed a jacket and I'm gonna Patagonia do it again.
Oh.
Oh.
Next up is green beans.
I kissed green beans. Ho, ho, ho.
That's it. We're good. We're done. We're done. Yeah, I think we all agree on that one.
Oh, for the
Because
win.
the holidays are coming. So ho 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 ho. Green giant. This is not a commercial for green.
For green.
I love
Unless they
how we
want to
have to have,
sponsor us, in which case it is a commercial. For
Yeah.
have a Chiron running across just saying that was not a sponsorship.
Well, we take donations.
And sponsorship at publishing houses and things.
I love this cast so much. I just want to say that. And what is this cast? We roll the dice. And we come to you every second and fourth Friday of every month. Next time will be the 13th of December. And then we still have to talk about whether the 27th is going to happen or not, but hopefully it does. Keep posted on our Facebook page, which is Roll the Dice Improv on Facebook. So I'm Jess.
And Maya.
I'm Maurice Gibb.
I'm Cassie.
I'm Janelle.
Ho, ho, ho.
Hey, our secret member, a mascot.
And we've been Roll the Dice, and we love you. Bye, everybody.
Thanks for coming.